this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
This defense for the Packers, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. To throw is Fitzpatrick. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Fitzpatrick.
He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
This defense for the Packers, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They'll run with Gibson.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going. It's Fitzpatrick. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Jones. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. We're scoreless after 1. They'll run it with Jones. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of it.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
2nd and 10.
Rodgers now to throw.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off at the 11. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A handoff for Gibson.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Fitzpatrick on first down. He gets it to Thomas. That catch good for only a couple.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
From the 45 on second down, Fitzpatrick flushed out right. He'll find Gibson here complete.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Off the play fake to Gibson. Fitzpatrick.
Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Forced out to his left.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. Rodgers being chased out left. He gets this to Davante Adams. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
And does Washington have it? They do.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Fitzpatrick. And he'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
Fitzpatrick. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. 3rd down here.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have 1 half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. First down and much more here for Jones. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now it's Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
If there's any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Now Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess, but it'll be 2nd down. And again, it's Rodgers. Funchess has it complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. He's at the 40. 20. 10.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
But the game hasn't been devoid of action because these two defenses, they've taken over and they've slugged it out. But I think you're exactly right. We're at that stage of the game now where one of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Sliding out of the pocket. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we got a 1-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot. And on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll get 34 yards there. Back to throw, Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers to throw. Buying time to his left. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Now Rodgers. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. Gibson again. Oh, what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short gain.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one.